Hello, welcome back to Lloyd and JD's 2-Minute Topics. Today's a real fucking good one. I'm Lloyd.
I'm JD.
Well, it's alien files, isn't it?
So yeah, I guess the CIA decided that they unclassified and released on their actual own website,
which is
a bunch of PDF
okay.
files with basically X-file cases.
Yeah. So I didn't hear this. You told me yesterday when we were gaming. But there was files that were released not put on their page. It wasn't released by this CSI. They were just released because they had to be, because they weren't confidential anymore, which means they're private property. So there's already a few documentaries and write-ups about some of the crap that come out of those filing cabinets, which is pretty crazy. So obviously none of it changed my perspective on what I believe in aliens already.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm sure you don't.
I read the files.
Oh, you read them?
I actually read them.
I don't know how good these ones were, especially if they're from the 40s or 50s. It couldn't be too amazing, but
they were terrible. They're absolutely terrible. I mean,
but then they were released by the CSI, so CIA. So I don't expect anything else really.
Yeah. I mean,
everything they release is always tampered with.
I mean, they were looking at it, and I mean, they were looking into stuff, and I mean, the whole weather balloon thing, and you know.
Oh fuck! If I hear weather balloon again, I'm gonna shit myself. I'm fucking sick of hearing weather
balloon.
Well, there's stuff too in old ones. You know, there's just in Bibles of like the Bush family when they were back in the Civil War and stuff like that. He has tons of encounters with shiny objects in the sky and things leading him here and seeing angels and all sorts of crazy shit. Yeah. So, you know, either he was on opium or he was experiencing some outer world shit. I tell you that right now.
It could be a good combination of
both. And that's his
too.
journals and stuff. So, you know, take it as what you will.
Yeah, the CIA files, to be honest, were a little disappointing. I mean,
they
didn't post.
Like if people want to look up files, like I said to you on the game, the best file for me in knowing that aliens exist is the file where the government signed a treaty with another race of being. I don't know what fucking being, and in that race there is, you know, an agreement for them to be able to take as many humans as they get for giving us technology. Right. And allowing us to advance and helping us in certain ways.
See, what I don't get about that.
And that's signed apparently by the president, blah, blah, blah. Lots of people have read into it.
To me, that just sounds like utter, complete garbage.
Yeah, and it would, the way I'm describing it, would sound complete garbage, which, you know, in a sense.
And the only reason is why. And in a sense,
that helps people not believe in aliens. Because even the word conspiracy theory scares the shit out of people. You say I'm a conspiracy theorist and people think I'm fucking nuts.
Yeah, well, that's the first thought.
And that's the best thing the government's ever done, is anything that goes into that category, no matter how stupid, conspiracy theory, just like did, Buddy kill his wife, conspiracy theory. And instantly you're fucking nuts. Yeah. Doesn't matter how much evidence goes towards that person killed his wife. If it gets wrapped up in a conspiracy theory, you're a fucking loco.
Yeah. I just want to go back to the treaty thing, though. The thing that when you say the treaty and it's signed by the president and all, and they can take all this stuff, in all honesty, I don't believe that would exist.
It's worded a lot different.
And the only reason is why is because if I was alien lives and I wanted to abduct human beings, and I was that much more advanced than you,
would do so.
You think so?
And that's why
I don't give a shit about your treaty. I'm just going to do it.
And that's why you need to. But then there's other things. You need to watch the things. Obviously, I'm not going to account for the documentaries or the letters that you can read. There's more information that leads more explanations than I can possibly give you right now. Yeah. But when you look into it, there's tons of crap that already exists.
And that's the unfortunate thing is that instead of having good information, and I'm with you on the conspiracy theory thing as well.
You're a loco,
that the problem is there's probably some good information nuggeted away in these things, but the problem is that there is a lot of crazy people and a lot of crazy people on the internet.
For me too, the big ones that just go like out of like proportion. Like there was that one that happened in Los Angeles where the biggest sighted aircraft ever seen, which was like multiple football fields long, went over Los Angeles. It was on the news that night. You can search that on YouTube now. Biggest spacecraft goes on. It will come up on YouTube. You can pretty much type anything. Right. Big spacecraft. It will come up. It's on the news. So you're getting footage there of over 100,000 people seeing this. If they didn't watch the news and they were there and seen it go over their house, it went over the entire state. So I can't imagine you not witnessing that. And yet we still don't believe.
Right.
It's things like that drive me insane. Yeah. Fuck all the paperwork that could have been forged and faked and all the video footage. You were there. Hundreds of thousands of people were there and saw that. Right. And yet we still don't have hundreds of thousands of people in LA that are like, yeah, dude, they're real. There has to be.
Right.
It's complete horse shit. But then they put conspiracy theory on it, and everyone's like, "Oh my god!"
So why is that? The 100,000 people aren't.
And that's something you need to look up for yourself, because I'm still fucking confounded of why that wasn't taken more seriously.
Right.
You have police officers that call into the news reporter. You can watch that.
Yeah, well, you've got military guys that see stuff, right? I mean, that's the whole Foo Fighter thing, right? Yeah. When they were flying missions during World War II.
So anyway, check it out. We go on for days, but that's 2 minutes. That's like 4-5 minutes
probably
for you.
5 or 6.
Aliens. That's what happens on the show with aliens. I'm Lloyd.
I'm JD.
Aliens.
See ya. You're not alone.
You are.